Day 15, July 15th, new theme. This is the third theme, 3 out of 4. Today, we're going to start talking about helping our aging parents. Now we're getting into a little bit more emotional side of Swedish death cleaning, because having conversations with those that we love the most, they're tough. They can be tough, but you know what's the toughest is never having the conversations. So with elderly parents or loved ones, for those of you that do not have your parents still alive, still around, or people that you call your loved ones, people that are older than you, or even people that are your same age, it doesn't matter. How do you start the conversations? I would recommend you start them gently. Not, you got too much stuff. Listen, you got so much crap, I cannot even deal with all this, right? That's probably not the best way to start the conversation with our elders, because you got to remember they're from a different generation and they worked really, really hard to have the belongings that they have accumulated. And usually there's a lot of pride around what they have in their homes, and they want to share it one day with us, which is very kind. Yeah, you know it's coming from the right place. Now, having the conversation of actually saying things to your parents, like, do you have a will? Have you gotten your final wishes documented someplace? Do you want to be cremated? Do you want to have a funeral? Do you want to have an end-of-life party? What do you want to happen with all your belongings? That can be tough. That can be hard, but I'm going to give you a pro tip, okay? Because remember, our parents, the ones that I have been dealing with, they're not used to asking their children for help, okay? They think it is their job to fix everything, okay? So like, I don't want to be a problem. I don't want to be a burden, so I'm just not going to talk about it. Well, putting it down underneath the sand doesn't make it go away, right? So we have to be the chain breakers in our family. We are the ones that have to take the lead, and meaning we're the ones that have to start the conversations. And so my pro tip for you today is this. Start with yourself. Start with you doing your work around Swedish death cleaning, or decluttering your life, or getting your paperwork started. Do you have a will in order? Do you have your directives in place, your end-of-life directives? Do you have a funeral planned? Do you have your wishes documented? Again, I'm coming back to this book. This booklet will have a place and a space for you. This is our death cleaning workbook that you're welcome to order. I can tag it in the comments below. But get it documented and start talking about what you're doing. Make it about yourself and how you are doing this in your life. And what will happen is the words death, because remember, that's a taboo subject that a lot of people cannot wrap their head around, even discussing openly. So the more you talk about what you're doing in your life and how you're creating more organization around your one day passing, they'll start getting more used to hearing the words. And by hearing the words, it becomes less electrically charged, yeah? By being gentle with yourself, you're doing the work, you're sharing the work with your loved ones, with your parents, and that makes it more and more and more able for them to take it in, that they are also able to talk about it with you, and then you can start the process, yeah? We start this as a labor of love. Gentle, gentle. Talk to you tomorrow for day 16. The day before my birthday. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.